MLB The Show is on the air as we get a look at the newly named Globe Life Park in Arlington. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll go to work against the Japanese import, the hard-throwing right-hander Yu Darvish. And in the field behind him, the Rangers will look like this. Ben Revere will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
And they guessed right on the bunt, but this is going to be close. But this will get foul for strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. Will Nieves will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Marlon Byrd will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
And I guess here that the runner on first base is waiting to see if the ball's going to be caught or not. You can see it bang off the outfield wall, but that indecision is going to cost him right there. And this will wind up being nothing but a loud single.
So runners at first and second here with one away, and digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you know, you really hate to see this first inning opportunity slip away, especially with two guys on and your cleanup hitter up there. But now it's going to take a two-out hit from your number 5 guy to put a crooked number on the board.
Dominic Brown will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. In the air to left. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And Chu will hustle the ball into the infield, so that runner will have to hold at third.
Yeah, no shortage of base runners here already in the top of the first. That's going to load the bases now with 2 away, and that sets up a pretty big at-bat because you want to make sure you can get something here and strike first on the road.
Chase Utley digs in now with a chance to do a little damage and give his club the lead in the early going. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And this will be fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Starting lineup for Ron Washington's Rangers looks like this. They'll square off versus statistically one of the best starting pitchers in postseason history, the former Cy Young Award winner left-hander Cliff Lee. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. Elvis Andrus will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, that guy right there has got to be as surprised as anyone that he doesn't have a first-inning lead to work with. This guy's got him 3 hits, but they couldn't push across a run.
Fouled straight back. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder.
We'll get a good look at the grip on this last circle change. You can see that your fingers actually make kind of an OK symbol on the side of the baseball, and that gives it that nice fading movement it has at the end.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Nate Walker will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Hit hard towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Nate Walker has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about it. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, that's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And that misses inside 1-0. And I think he's going to have to summon up every bit of his experience to get out of this one.
Well, he's certainly been through it before. If anybody can do it, he can.
Bases are loaded with only one out. won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you got to be real careful here not to just lay a fastball in there, or it could be 4-0 before you know it.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second.
I think the decision to send him boils down to one thing. You're facing a guy that's very likely not going to give you a whole lot to work with. You've got to take your chances when they come around because there probably won't be too many of them. This time, didn't pan out.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center, and I think that's going to get to the wall as Revere and Bird give chase. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
All right, that's already the fourth hit he's given up in this first inning, and this one's a double. And you start to get the sense that if he doesn't turn it around very soon, he's not going to be out there much longer.
J.P. Arancibia will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And Brown will put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the second inning now for Marlington. It's the Rangers 3 and the Phillies nothing. Carlos Ruiz will dig in here to start out the top of the second. 7-8-9 here in a scoreless ball game.
They'll be looking to make amends for that top of the first where they got the bases loaded but couldn't get anyone home.
First offering on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
94 on the outer edge. You can't help but take that.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. On deck, there's Jimmy Rollins. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Boy, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Darvish's pitch is on the ground for Profar at second base. Throw on to Fielder for out number 2.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Kevin Franzen will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail in this one 3-0. Leonis Martin will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Bird is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Jurickson Profar will dig in here. First pitch on its way from Lee. And that misses, ball 1. One out, nobody on. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Sometimes when you're facing the bottom third of an order, hey, just run it up there. Let him hit it. This is now back-to-back flyouts, and he hasn't had to work all that hard to get him.
Elvis Andrus will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Come on, Rangers.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Fouled back. That's on the outside corner, count 2-2.
Well, this guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with one, too.
Yeah, Elvis has entered the building.
Now a ground ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a two-out single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Shin-Soo Choo will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Definitely a steal situation here. When your leadoff guy gets on with two outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
Two out with the man at first. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two.
Come on, Rangers. Let's go, Texas. Nice swing.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Let's go, Rangers. Here we go.
And a tough pitch on two strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a good pitch that time from Lee, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Nate Walker will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Andrus leading from second, the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Come on, all right.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. A little bit outside, 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 now from Lee. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full, 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ben Revere will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
And he jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Will Nieves will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And they'll have another here as this is into right field for a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Still fairly early in the game, but these guys don't want to let this 3-run deficit get any worse. Back-to-back hits here, going to bring the tying run to the plate with nobody out.
Marlon Byrd will dig in. He singled his first time around. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now.
Don't let him score.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
2-2 pitch on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
And against a guy like this, wow, you'll take any run you can get. So that was a good job of manufacturing the run here.
Ryan Howard will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball.
Keep that runner close.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Dominic Brown will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Nothing to worry about here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
2 out here and a runner at second. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3 and the Phillies 1. Prince Fielder makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman number 84, Prince Fielder.
Let's get something started. Here we go.
Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Lee Ruddy with the 0-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now a swing and a miss by the young Prince, and Fielder's gone for the first out.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Show Track. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and digging in the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. In there, 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Beltre's gone for out number 2.
A good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on Show Track. And guys, that's already his second strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on a minimum of 6 pitches.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and standing in now the right fielder, Alex Rios. And this ball will be chopped foul. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
You can do it.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, it looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
J. Pierre Arencibia will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And a pitch out, but Rios is staying at home. Hit hard to the right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Texas, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. Here's Beltre. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Carlos Ruiz will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw on to Fielder for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Leonis Martin will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Jurickson Profar will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Come on, get him over.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. The tag gets 1. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both.
Well, you kind of thought maybe he'd be running over there at first base. He had a few pitches to think about it and kind of time the move. But by not going, he winds up getting taken off the bases entirely here on the double play.
Elvis Andrus will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there, and it's still 3-1. Kevin Franzen will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Kevin Franzen.
Let's go.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And that misses. 2-0.
Oh, come on.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Boy, what a great play there in right center field. You know, he may have taken up a little sod on that play, too, because he pretty much stuck the landing. But he's able to make that play, and he looks like he's okay as well.
Ben Revere will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
He swings at anything.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Matt Harrison will be summoned now to take over following the injury. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now the payoff pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the dropped third strike. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Will Nieves will dig in. He singled his last time around. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Shin-Soo Choo will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here we go.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over by Utley, one away.
Now batting, shortstop,
Nate Walker will dig in. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Let's go, Walker.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, there you see the dangerous Prince Fielder. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Boy, that's a nice play up the middle right there, because this ball's hit sharply. But you can see him really stretch out to get it, then just sort of take a few steps to steady himself, not rushing anything, and then makes that good throw on to first.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Sliced hard the other way, but this is a foul ball. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
The 2-2 now from Lee. And a good pitch that time from Lee, but it's a full count now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rangers 3 and the Phillies 1. Marlon Byrd will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
right fielder, Marlon Byrd.
Here's the first offering. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the sixth. And digging in, slugging first baseman Ryan Howard. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Overrated.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Well, that shift can be a gamble sometimes. They're playing straight up. This is probably an out, but since they're shifted well over to right field, this finds a seam.
Dominic Brown will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Runner at first, Howard to pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And there to squeeze it is Aaron Sibia, and that's out number 2.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Chase Utley will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Adrian Beltre gets his chance when we come back. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rangers 3 and the Phillies 1. There is Adrian Beltre now. He'll start things out against Cliff Lee as we get the inning underway.
Adrian Beltre.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And gone! A home run! So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Mike Adams is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Mike Adams.
Alex Rios will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the glove of Rollins at short. One gone.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
J.P. Arancibia will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Cutter low, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit. John Mayberry will come into the ball game now as he'll take over in center following the injury.
John Mayberry Jr.
Leonis Martin will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
First pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Oh, no, here we go.
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Just make contact.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Let's get something started here.
Swing and a rocket to third. There's one. Back to Howard, but it's not in time to get them both.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Jurickson Profar will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Off is Martin. And this one's in the dirt, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, it's almost impossible to get the runner on a pitch in the dirt. And here, he's just making sure that this ball doesn't get by him to the backstop. So you see, he turns his glove over, gets big, and just tries to keep the ball in front of him, and he'll keep that runner from getting any further.
1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. In the air to straightaway center field. Mayberry is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So a run in the inning, and it's delivered courtesy of Adrian Beltre. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 Rangers. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Carlos Ruiz will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch is a curveball here that's taken into left field for a leadoff single. He's around first on his way to second now. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
This is how you make life difficult for that pitcher out there. He's going to get to make one pitch from the windup and then go right into the stretch because this is a bullet down the line. That's a great at-bat there as he gets him going with a first pitch double.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now the first pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got him. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. Joaquin Soria will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 28, Joaquin Soria.
Kevin Franzen will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone.
Kevin Franzen.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Manufactured run right there. You get the double to start the inning off, and then it's all about get him over and get him in. And two straight groundouts do that job.
John Mayberry will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. Low for ball 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Rios is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Rangers 4 and the Phillies 2. Elvis Andrus will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Elvis Andrus.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Under it is Bird as he takes it for out number 1.
You gotta do better than that.
Now batting, left fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Come on. There we go.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Therefore, it is Bird now as he's got it for out number 2.
And this is living dangerously here at this place. That's back-to-back flyouts here to start the inning. He'll take the 2 outs, but he's going to need to keep the ball down if he wants to be successful.
Nate Walker will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Come on, Walker.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 home. Good action to the cutter, but he lays off and the count goes to 1-2. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. But they still lead this one 4-2. Will Nieves will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Phillies, designated hitter, Will Nieves.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Ball 3.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Yeah.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. you don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Jose Contreras will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Jose Contreras.
Marlon Byrd will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Strike him out.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Here you go in show motion. He puts a lot into this swing, and then on the follow-through, you see it just go whoop. That's why you always got to stay alert in the stands when you come to a game.
Here he comes on 2-2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. Marlon Byrd, a solo home run as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, how about the late career resurgence from this guy? He looked like he was about done a couple years ago, but then he bounced back with a career-high 24 homers for the Mets and Pirates last year, and he's got another one for his new club, the Phillies, here in his second go-around with the team.
Neftali Feliz will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ryan Howard will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Here's Feliz on 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Dominic Brown will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, a bad spot there to lose your release point. This one just continues to run inside and gets him, and now all of a sudden that puts a tying run on base.
Chase Utley will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with a 2-0 count right on the heels of a hit by pitch, it's a good time to go out there and give your pitcher a minute or so to put things back together.
Three and 0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The catcher, number 51,
Carlos Ruiz will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And that's taken for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Of all the times to not be on the same page, this is going to hurt. This is going to move that tying run up to third, and more significantly, it'll move the go-ahead run into scoring position at second.
Okay, Dr. Cole.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
You can do it! Right here.
And now everybody's running. Pitch swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what that was all about. But I do know this, the inning is over. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 4. Justin DeFreitas is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Justin DeFreitas.
Prince Fielder will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
First baseman number 84, Prince Fielder.
Make it big, Prince.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 29,
Adrian Beltre will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
And here's the 4-pitch sequence again on show track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First 3 pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
Alex Rios will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Let's go.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Paul
attention,
Lee
please.
is on now to
Now
try to
pitching for
close
the
things
Rangers,
down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Paul
Lights out, baby.
Lee.
Lights out.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Jimmy Rollins.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
The 1-0. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
And you know, just like any pitch, there's good knuckleballs and then there's some bad ones too. This thing comes right back down the heart of the plate. Those things are much easier to handle than the pitch that starts in the middle of the plate and then runs somewhere else.
Kevin Franzen will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Look out, he's carrying the mud.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0. Not the right time to lose the strike zone here.
Definitely not when you've got a guy giving himself up.
A check on Rollins, now the pitch. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. A quick out number one.
They'll be playing for one here, and that's not a bad idea when you've got the tying run on base to start the inning. Now you give your guys a couple of shots to knot this ball game up.
John Mayberry will work now on getting that tying run home from second.
Come on now, let's stop him here.
On the ground down the first base line. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball on the first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Will Nieves will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, the Rangers were led this afternoon by the exploits of this man, Adrian Beltre. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
You have to feel good for that guy right there. the games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 4-3. So long from Arlington.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harrison. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Cliff Lee. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.